Hi. Last stream I got 53. Oops. Yeah, last stream I got 53. That's not happening again. Like, that is not happening again. That is 100%. I can 100% guarantee you that I am not getting further than 53. Because that was a fluke run. 53 on EXO is hard. I already did my practice run, so we're just going to practice. Also, if I die at like 91, if I die at that green orb timing, if I die at like 92 or 93, it's over. It's over for me. Oops. That's absolutely a possible death. I don't like that. Like, it's actually kind of hard. It's so scary. I could die there from 0, and I don't want that. That's also a possible death. But that's actually hard, so I wouldn't even be mad if I died like that. Take to the beat. Nope. Yay. I simply did like a quarter of the level. Oh well, it's a warm-up run. So obviously my plans in this game is to beat Tidal Wave eventually, but what happens if like when I beat the beat the Tidal Wave? Yeah, when I beat the Tidal Wave. When I beat Tidal Wave, uh I don't even know when that'll be. Like that's going to take a long time to get up to that point. It might take like a year, 2 years. For all I know, Tidal Wave could be out of like the top 5 by then. Cuz Grief's being verified, Amethyst is now out of Trick's hand because Trick quit the game. So now W Popoff got it and he buffed it to around Grief difficulty, he said. And if Amethyst is harder than Grief, that's insane because that level's so short. That's crazy. How do you condense that much difficulty into the length of Amethyst? Like it's just Doggy's verifying Grief. Zoink's playing frickin' Exasperation, and W Popoff is playing Amethyst. Meanwhile, I'm playing EXO. I feel like I'm bad at the game because I'm so much worse than the top players right now. I want to be a top player. I really do. But when I'm stuck on a level like EXO, it becomes a bit hard. No, I hardly doubt Zoink has even beaten EXO, cause it's an easy extreme. You know, EXO, an easy extreme. Also, what happened there? Let me go back. Go back, please. What happened there? Oh, my cube got bumped up twice. That's what happened. What? Oops, my click pattern was way off there. Wait, if Zoink hasn't beaten, like, EXO, does that mean if I beat EXO, I'm better than Zoink? Wait, Zoink probably hasn't even beaten Prismatic Haze. Means I'm better than Zoink, guys. I'm actually the best player in the game because Zoink hasn't beaten he hasn't beaten Prismatic Haze. You know, I do want to go back to, you know, trying to beat Nelv eventually, but I don't know when is the right time to do that. Like, let me check real quick. Where is Nelv on the demon list right now? Like, where is Nelv? Can't find it. It's number 173. So I would be jumping from, where's EXO? Okay, EXO is 255. That would be an 80 spot jump. Let's say I do about let's say 230. 230 is Wazaretta. Yeah, I can't do Wazaretta. I don't have the click. I don't have the CPS for that. All right, let's go to 217. Omega. This could be a potential. This is definitely a potential. This level's learny though. I don't know. I don't really know what I would beat after this. I really don't have any plans. I almost did 56 to 100. That was fast. Now, what if I just make like an insane jump after like beating EXO? And I just go straight to beating like Zodiac. I mean, that was the goal. That was my plan actually. After I beat Nelv, I wanted to go for Zodiac afterwards, but that never happened because I didn't beat Nelv. It was like my secret. It was like, oh, my next hardest is gonna be big, and it never happened because I still haven't beaten Nelv. Dang it. My CPS is like barely fast enough to do that part, but not to do it consistently. Like, I can't do it consistently. It's not possible. God, I don't want to do it like that. But it's so much easier. See, I just it feels like cheating. Do I take the easy way out, or do I take the way it's going to improve my CPS? See, it's too much easier. That's why it feels like cheating. See, look at that. 62 to 100 in like 2 attempts. Just makes it so much easier. but it just feels like cheating. See, look at that. Choke point gone. Choke point is gone. See, I've. See, it feels uncomfortable to hold my hand on the space bar. So what I'll do is when I reach this part, I'll move. Bam. Bam. 56 to 100. Just like that. Choke point is literally gone when I do this. There's no more choke point. It's literally easy. 56 to 100 is easy when I remove that choke point. Oh, I feel like I suck at the game because I'm taking the easy way out. But I can't help it. I can't just magically make my body click faster. I can't just magically fucking just a million CPS in that one moment. Like, I just can't magically make my body do that. I can't just magically just gain the CPS with my fingers. It's not. It's not how that works. It's possible to die here. Imagine. Imagine you get to the end of the level and you've died to like some random bug with those portals. Like you hit the green orb too early or too late, and you die. That would suck. No, I actually do need to practice this. Because this is what killed me. See, it's gone. I almost just did half of the level. Just like that. Just like that. If I didn't figure this out, I'd be dying there every attempt. Okay, what's the ideal setup for that? Okay, so you have to hit it sooner. I think. Let me put checkpoint. Hit it soon. That happens. Okay, what? I need to... Ideal setup, I need it. See, my main issue with doing the double click thing with my spacebar and my Seiya device is that there's like some pretty high CPS in Grief. And yes, I am thinking this far ahead. If I can't click fast enough to do that, then I have no chance of ever even attempting Grief in the future. Like, if I can't do that, I can't even imagine attempting Grief. Like, even if I had the raw wave skill to do grief, my CPS would be holding me back. Because, you know, my goal in the game is to beat Tidal Wave. So, and after I beat Tidal Wave, my goal will probably be Grief or Amethyst or something like that. And if I go for Grief in the future, I need the CPS to beat it. And if I can't even do this. Like, I can't even do CPS and EXO. Like, I'm screwed. Half the level in one run. It's just easy. Okay, time to actually just figure this out. Like, I actually do need to figure this out. Time it and then hit it as soon as possible. I think. I mean, it works. But if I hit it too late, I'd do that. So I just hit it a little bit late and then hit the orb as soon as possible. See, that's death because I didn't wait. I need to time that. See, hit it too late and that happens. And I really don't want that to happen. See, I'm only playing from here so much because I really need to prevent this from happening again. Like, I do not want to die here again. And that's because I only died there because I was one, nervous, and two, I didn't understand how it worked. I need to understand how the level works in order to actually beat it, which makes perfect sense. I think I know what level I want to beat after EXO. Not as a hardest, but just something to beat. I might beat Retention after beating EXO. Just because, you know, I'll be coming off of a new hardest. I'll have all that new raw skill to beat an easy extreme in like 2 days. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Retention would be so easy to do. Even now, I could probably beat it in like 2 days. Ah, I don't want that to happen. Practice, practice, practice. See, what happens if I just like too soon? Yeah, that happens. So I guess that's just exactly what happened. It's not all about timing that orb, it's all about timing the first click. Man, that clicks hard. Alright, let's see if the second half is just free or if I'm actually goated today. Can I not do that? Can I just not do that? Wow. Wow. How? Haha, that's crazy. I'm crazy. I'm I guess I'm just playing so better today. I'm so good. How? How did I do that twice in a row? No. Can I do 28 to 100? Not if I do dumb stuff like that. Could I beat EXO today? Obviously no, because the first 20% of this level exists. I'll be stuck at the first 20% like always. But maybe I'll get a new best? I'm really good at that ship. I've just suddenly improved at it. Tried to time it too much. That kills me a lot. Hopefully not from zero. I missed the blue orb. Yeah, that's the issue with doing that. That's the issue with doing that weird the weird buffer. Is that sometimes you do the click pattern and you just miss the blue orb. Dang it. I could be doing so much better if I wasn't dying to dumb stuff. I keep forgetting to click. Whoa. Cutting it close there. I'm sorry, but I heard the note when I died. I heard it. Like, I barely heard it, but it was coming in. Dang it. Can I please? Can my finger not do what it's doing? I'm not clicking that hard. Stop doing your finger things. That doesn't make any sense. What the hell am I saying? I'm trying to say my finger keeps like losing feeling because I'm clicking too hard. I was way too low. What the hell was that? So obviously, most of you know the show Invincible, right? Very superhero show with Omni Man, Mister Omni Man, and people just they don't stop complaining about the animation quality. Like they don't. It's not possible for them to. Like season 3 episode 7 had like it had awesome animation. And people still have the audacity to say, "Oh, Invincible has bad animation." Like, why did you care so much? Why do you have to just jump on the bandwagon why do you just have to jump on the Invincible has bad animation bandwagon? Like season 3 episode 7, the fight scenes in that episode were insanely well animated. Like it looked awesome. It looked sick. And it was an awesome episode. And yet people still find ways to complain. Like stop complaining. People are like, season 1 has such better animation, and season 2 and season 3 got worse and worse, and then like there was a scene in season 1. It's like episode 3 or 4 where the aliens are attacking again, and Invincible and Team are on their way to go kill them. And there is a moment where the background is moving and Invincible he's flying, but he's just a still PNG. And y'all want to say season 1 was better animated than the rest of the seasons. Like you can't just cherry pick bad animation moments in the show and be like, "Yeah, see, look how bad the animation is." Like it, it, it has good moments. Like it it has good moments. It's not all bad. You can't just call the entire show's animation bad just because one moment of animation is bad. And the story is good. Like, it doesn't matter if the animation's bad. It's a team of like 4 people that are doing like the doing like the like in the end when where everything is animated and stuff and voice acting and sound effects, but you have to combine it all together. That team was compromised of 4 people. Also, the budget is way lower. And going back to the Invincible, like cherry picking bad animation, like points, you could cherry pick good animation spots, and you could show someone this and be like, "Look at how good this show is. It's so well animated." And someone would see that and they'd be like, "Yeah, it's really well animated. Look at that. I bet the whole show looks like that." Or you could do the same thing with bad moments. Also, why I hate Amazon for like delaying season 2. Like I'm pretty sure it was all finished, but Amazon decided to delay it. They had like a mid-season break for marketing purposes. I can't do that gap anymore. How'd I pass that from 0? Also, going back to the Invincible rant, it's the mid-season break was stupid. Like it made me stop watching it. Like I didn't come back to it until like 5 months after the mid-season break. What does my watch want to tell me? Update times. New time zone definitions are available. I don't care. My time's correct. My goal is to get to the 60 part. Yay. Dang it. I was too. I'm mad. Imagine if I did freaking 19 to 100. Too fast. God dang it. Can I please move my thumb? Can I move my fingers? My fingers need to be in double clicking position before I reach the wave. Also, I haven't played this level in the past week. Oh, hey, I just realized the decoration at the beginning of this part spells out EXO. It's not that cool, but it's kind of cool. Okay, so you know how like last stream I kind of like went on like a rant, not a rant. But last stream I kind of like glazed Marvel Rivals. I'm like, oh my god, it's so fun, it's so fun. And then I played earlier today. I'm not gonna lie, I lost so many times on Quick Match that it was infuriating me. Like I actually got so pissed that I got off the game. And during that session, the only time that I won a game was when the opponents were terrible. Like they weren't even bots. They were just bad players. And that made me mad because I was like I didn't want to play ranked because I didn't want to get dogged on the first few matches, so I played quick match, warm up. And if I lose all my warm up matches, it just makes me feel like crap. I felt like the Marvel Rivals experience matchmaking was not in my favor. In fact, I was having quite a bad experience. No, I'm so glad that Marvel Rivals doesn't do the thing with like what Fortnite does with after every so matches. It'll just be like, how was your experience with that last match? Because you could get like absolutely dogged on. The enemy team has like 3 supports and like 2 tanks that are just absolutely never dying because their supports are like the best in the game. And you could just get a pop up that's just like, how did you enjoy that match? Like, I would be, I would lose it. How was that last match that you played? It was horrible. It was the worst thing I ever played. In fact, I never want to play this game again. Like Fortnite could like you could die at like the first like you could die within like the first few seconds and you'll go back to the lobby and Fortnite will ask you, "How was that? How would you rate your past experience, Matt? Your past match experience?" And it's just like horrible. I died off drop. It was horrible. Like I hate that. It's genuinely infuriating when that happens. How was that last match you played? It was the fucking worst thing I ever played. I want to install the game now because you asked. Or Fortnite will ask you like balancing on items, which is that's relatively like it makes sense that they would do that. Like they add a new item into the game and they ask the players like, "How was your experience with this weapon? How much do you find it? How overpowered do you think it is?" Like that's But that's like fair. But again, someone could have a crappy experience with that item that particular round and just be like, yeah, it's the worst item in the game. One more attempt. That's stupid death. You know, anyone who plays this game and like enjoys it, have they ever thought about how much of a waste of time it is to play Geometry Dash? Like, it really is. Like, you die and then you go straight to the beginning. You have to be good enough to beat the level, but there's a chance that you won't be good enough on each attempt because the level's hard. Like that attempt, that time that attempt took, I'm never getting that time back. That's why Geometry Dash has a ridiculous concept that still somehow manages to be fun. I don't get it. I'll never understand what it is about this game that I enjoy. It's just that there is no specific thing. It's just the game as a whole. Minus platformer mode. Because I don't like platformer levels. Because I'm bad at it. What was that? I can't do anything from 8%. This is exactly what I predicted. I'd be a beast, like an absolute beast who does 41 to 100, but then, like, with ease. But then I go from the pre-drop and it's impossible. So that's part of the reason why this level can't, like, ever be perfect. This level won't ever be perfect in my eyes. It can't be. Because the freaking slow part, it's impossible for this level to ever be perfect. It's impossible. This level came close to achieving perfection with like 20% onwards, but the first 20% fails so hard because it's such a choke point. Can I at least get to the sync part? If I can do that, then I'll go from 0. Oh man. I said I would go from 0 if that happened, so I'm gonna wing it. See, can I get past the dash orb anytime soon? Answer's no. Why do I have to clear my throat so much? That's not what you're supposed to do. Cheese. Cheese. It's a cheese gap. That gap right there, cheese. That's the cheese gap. It's brain dead. It's completely brain dead that I say cheese every time I die of that. It's not funny. It's not funny by any means. It's like something a 5-year-old would come up with. Sounds like he's saying cheese, so I'm gonna say cheese every time I die. It's a cheese gap. That's just, it's not funny. It's not. Pointing out that it's not funny makes it even less funny. I'd make a terrible comedian. I'd get booed off stage. I've gotten past the dash orb twice. Twice, jeez. I've gotten past it twice. Somehow the first time I died to that ball. Or is it the second? It might be the second. Jeez. No, I looked at my notification. Damn it. It's okay, I'm gonna get past it right away after I was looking at the notification. Got to redeem my attempt, and then I died stupidly. So the other day, it was like 2 days ago. I got home from work, right? And usually when I get home from work, my cat will come running down. He'll come running to me. He'll he'll come running straight towards me. He's happy to see me right when I get home. Every time. Well, almost every time. And I was looking for him. I look upstairs. He's not up there. I look in the living room on the couch. Not on the couch. And I look downstairs and I see my cat standing around something. And I see. Hold that thought. Okay. And two of my cats were standing around something, and I see my cat laying down on the ground. And in between all of my cats is a mouse. A freaking mouse in my house. And it was dead. They had killed it, and they were all sitting around it like it was their trophy. Like, I don't know which one of them killed it. I didn't get to see it, but I didn't get to, like, see them kill it. But they were just all standing around it like they were proud of what they had just done. Which I'm glad they did it. I'm glad they caught the mouse that was. I'm glad they caught a mouse in our house, because that's. Obviously don't want that little guy in my house. I I was just appalled. Like, I couldn't find my cat anywhere, and he was just sitting next to a dead mouse, just proud of what he had just done. Probably was him. Jeez. It was gross. It was absolutely disgusting. It wasn't like ripped open or anything. It was just dead. Wow. What? What the fuck? How? Oh, 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 oh. How? That's. I'm gonna calm down before I react anymore. I'm shaking. Where did I die? Let me just see. Oh, the orb is covering it up. Dang it. Okay, now we can see. I'm barely dead. Zoom in on that. How do I zoom in? Can I zoom in? I don't think I can. But that's. I don't know how I did that. How am I so consistent today? That's crazy. Okay, now that my heartbeat's down back to 70, I can play the game. I legit thought to myself, like, earlier I said maybe I could beat it today. And I legit thought to myself, like, I said that earlier. There's no way that's actually gonna happen. But it very well could have. Like, that was a potential attempt. Because, like, 60 and onward is not that hard. That would have been crazy. The first day, my first day off out of my 3, I beat it. Only 7 streams? That would have actually been pretty low. I can't believe that. Like, less than 100 attempts in. That's crazy. I'm just better today, and I can't even explain why. Like, I legit cannot explain why. I did play a little bit of Bloodlust earlier just because I felt like it. Maybe that was like some sort of warm up. It was like I got some sort of like few hours of not playing buff, which is strange. I don't know if that's. I'm gonna try that again tomorrow. I'm gonna play a little bit of EXO. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna probably continue playing Marvel Rivals, and then I'm gonna get back on a few hours later. And just see what happens. Because this is out of the blue that I got 63. It doesn't make sense. Like, it really shouldn't have happened on my first day of playing. Of the week. I can't even fathom. I got 63 on EXO. I got 42 to 100. I did 20 to like 63 or something. And then I just did that. That also means that as of like for today, I have the level in 2 runs. I've done 62 to 100 and I got 63. Jeez. That means as of today, like for the day, I've done the level in 2 runs, which is crazy. I fully expected to die at that ship, at the dual ship, like the first time getting there. Like I fully expected me to die there. And if not, I expected myself. I almost died that sig part. Like I actually almost died there. But I fully expected myself to die at the wave part at like 43. Cause that part, it's hard. It is hard. But somehow I just did it. I've done it both times I got there. Jeez. And that part's like hard. It's hard. It is hard. Like, and getting past that tight straight fly both attempts? Like, I don't know how I did that. That's crazy. Like, how? I might just have to call it there. I don't think I'm gonna do any better than 63. Like, I'm not getting further than that today. It's not happening. You know, this marks 2 streams in a row that I got a new best. God, I actually really need to start thinking of what I'm doing after EXO. I really do, because I could beat this level anytime now. Aside from doing retention. I could just do freaking. I could just do like Omega or Wazaretta, or I could just go straight to Nelv. But Nelv's. I might just try out Nelv after I beat EXO just to see how it goes. Honestly, I can't wait for the day I get to go back to Nelv. It's still one of my favorite levels in the game, if not my favorite level in the game. It's still an amazing level. Like, it's still something that, like, I would 100% go back to. Also, I kind of have to. Because I have so much Nelv footage. At least a few terabytes worth. So when I'm not like streaming and editing and stuff, I work at Wendy's, and there's a manager there who she's an assistant manager, right? She's one of the highest up managers, and she sucks at her job. She's not a good assistant manager. Half the time she'll be like, now she has an eating disorder, so I can't really like get mad at her for this, but she's always like in the office eating, in the office doing nothing. And or she's like on her phone playing frickin' Monopoly Go, which they had a manager meeting about that, by the way. They had a manager meeting about people playing games on their phones. And my assistant manager just is over here playing Monopoly Go on her phone whenever she wants. I called her out on it too. Like the last time I saw her on her phone playing Monopoly Go, like I looked at her, I saw her on Monopoly Go, and I asked her, I said, "Are you really on your phone right online?" She looked at me. She said, "What?" I said, "Are you really playing a mobile game while you're working?" She's like, "Well, yeah, but," I said, "You're an assistant manager. You should know better. You should know not to do that." She's like, "Well, under normal circumstances, yes, but I've already worked my mandatory 50 of the week, so I'm technically not on the clock right now." She was like coming up with excuses as to why she's allowed to be on her phone while she's working. And me me and a few of my other coworkers, we kind of like formed not a union, but like we did come together, and we said that like if her daughter starts working there, we will quit. Like one of my coworkers at they were like they're like, "Yeah, if she works here, I'm quitting." And then another one of my coworkers said that, and I said that I agreed. And another one of my managers said that as well. So like there's like four of us there that all agree that when her daughter starts working there, we are all quitting. Or if she works there. Because we fear that she'll get special treatment because she's the daughter of the assistant manager. And that is exactly what's going to happen. Also, they're going to have that not father, they're going to have that mother daughter relationship at work. Like, keep your, like, at home stuff with your family at home if you work with them. But I know she won't. Like, her daughter has sat in the lobbies sometimes, and she's just, and my manager, her, her mom is like, "Did you do your homework?" And blah 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 and other stuff, and telling her not to sleep in the lobby while she waits to go home. And it's like, just like she wants her workplace to be family, and I don't like that. It doesn't make sense to me. One more decent attempt. One more. And then we'll do the daily level. And you know what's funny is that my manager, she expects us to treat her daughter with like extra respect. She expects us to treat her better than everyone else. She expects us to give her special treatment. Like I heard her say directly to another one of my coworkers, "No, you are gonna give her special treatment," and I said it directly to her face. I said, just because she's the daughter of the assistant manager doesn't mean we have to treat her any differently than any of the other people here. Because, I mean, we already have, like, my general manager, her daughter works there. But the difference is she doesn't get special treatment. She's a manager herself. And I know that sounds like I'm like contradicting myself by her daughter working there. She's a manager, so she must get special treatment. The difference is she seems like she earned her manager position. Like she's actually good at her job. My assistant manager is not good at her job, which means her daughter is probably going to be equally as bad. I've literally said this many times to my other coworkers. It's like I always tell them whenever my manager does something that seems like she sucks at her job, I always say like, how in the world did she earn her assistant manager? Like, she must have had to like she had to have like done something to get up to assistant manager because she is not good at her job. Like, there is no way that she earned her position. Wow. Oh my god. How? How? How did I? Oh my god. That's crazy. How did I pass the wave again? That's good. That's a good attempt. That's a good thing to end it on. We're gonna do day level now. Then we're gonna be done. As usual. That's awesome. This level looks cool. Oops. Low gravity. This level is low gravity. Does this level have coins? Oh my god, it doesn't have coins. I don't like that. I'll look for them, I guess, but I won't actively search for them. Like, if I see one, I'll go for it. But I'm not gonna actively, like, try to get it. Also, the spikes have checkpoints in them. That's interesting. There's checkpoints being used as decoration. That's actually really interesting. Okay, how do you get that? Don't touch the sides. Okay. I don't like low gravity with the ship. That really frickin'... It's not very fun. Easy coin. It's a skill-based coin. One I can do pretty easily. I don't know how this works. What? Okay, no, I give up. I don't want to play all that again. That's XL. Screw that. Okay, yeah, I did pretty good today. I did pretty good. I got 47 and 63. Which is pretty good, pretty good. Two attempts there is really good for one day. Yeah, maybe I'll beat it within the next 2 days. Who knows? I'm gonna try that, I'm gonna try the strat where I play for a few hours and then get off and then get back on. So, I won't stream the first session, obviously. I probably won't even record it. I'll just play start positions. And then I'll get off and do something else and then come back a few hours later and see what happens. And we'll see how that works out. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.